cities that simply feel right for a gathering like ours. Cities where history and elegance are not museum pieces. They're living, breathing parts of everyday life. Cities where the art of hospitality was not invented, perhaps, but was certainly perfected. London is one of those cities. And, it reminds me of the discussion we had a couple of years ago with Duncan when I talked to him. When was the last time we did London? And he said, well, years ago. I thought it was like 20 or 25 years ago. Now, yesterday, he said, Panos, it's been 43 years since 1983, and we're now back in London. I cannot think more of a fitting stage for the 52nd annual general meeting of the European Hotel Managers Association. To Duncan, to our British colleagues and friends, thank you very much. Thank you for the warmth, the dedication, the meticulous detail that everything has been designed with, and I'm sure that you will all experience that, and for welcoming us in this remarkable city, with the grace that we have to expect everything you will do for us. I have to say, as a side note, when we started discussing about London, the first thing that came to both minds was Brexit. We said, Brexit. European Hotel Managers Association. Do these things go in power? Absolutely, because we still feel that you're part of Europe, as you know, and we're very proud to be here because you underline that. But 52 years of the association, let the numbers settle for a moment. Just 2 years ago, we celebrated our 50th anniversary, and now we're to the 52nd. 52 years of gatherings, debating, learning, disagreeing sometimes, quite justifiably, but that's the hotel world and that's who we are, and always, but always moving forward together. When this association was founded, back in 1974, the world of hospitality looked very, very different. The challenges were different. The tools were different. And yet, the fundamental conviction that brought our predecessors together was exactly the same one that brings us all here today. The excellence of our profession depends not on a single hotel, not on a single brand, not even on a single country, but on the strength of our community. And that community is in Europe. We have arrived in London at a moment that demands both reflection and resolution for very many things. I don't want to say the word disruption because, we're full of disruption. I think it has become synonymous not just to what's happening in the global economy and community, but what's happening in the hotel world. But is it a disruption to us? No, it's not anymore. It's part of our life. That's why the theme of thriving future, because disruption has become one of us. Our industry has shown in recent years a resilience that has surprised us all. Pandemics, one war after the other. It surprised even its most optimistic advocates. We have navigated, though, through this world of disruption. We absorb uncertainty. We're the first ones who say, when we're called to do reforecasts and change, what will be a profit or a loss, we're the first ones to say to our owners, how would I know? Not even Donald Trump knows what he's going to do tomorrow. We have navigated and emerged, not unchanged, but stronger, more adaptive, more aware of what actually truly matters. And what truly matters has not changed. It is the human connection at the heart of what we do. The moment a guest crosses the threshold and feels, without being told, that they're expected, valued, and cared for. That moment, invisible to algorithms, and boy, do we speak about algorithms all the time. It's all about AI, as I say all the time lately. Our world considered AI 3 years ago as all-inclusive. Well, AI today is something different. But yet, what happens out there is our greatest responsibility. Over the course of these years together, we will address the themes that define our present and shape our future. We will hear from colleagues whose experience spans continents and generations. And one of the things that really is exhilarating when it comes to the gatherings of EMA is that, as you have all noticed, we do not have speakers that specialize only in the hotel industry. We do not have speakers and people who only talk about the tourist world. We have people who speak about everything, about what's happening out there. And we will challenge those people through the panels. We will discuss with them, we will challenge each other, we will inspire one another, and we will remind why this profession, as demanding as it is, remains one of the most fascinating and meaningful ways a person can spend a working life. Some years ago, Lugana taught us that it's all about passion. And if you remember the thing, and I always say that it is all about passion. This is not a profession, it's a passion, or rather, a way of life, a lifestyle. But beyond the program that we will enjoy between today and tomorrow, beyond the sessions and the conversations, I hope that each of you will take a moment simply to appreciate what this gathering represents. 52 years of continuity, 52 years of European hotel managers choosing year after year to come together. And that's not a small thing. That is a tradition worth protecting, worth celebrating, and worth passing on. London has welcomed kings and diplomats, artists and dreamers, the celebrated and the quietly remarkable. Today it welcomes us. Let us make the most out of it. So let us officially open the 52nd Annual General Meeting of the European Hotel Managers Association. Thank you.